Okay. Hi, hello. Oh man. Trying to get things to record and work and simultaneously when you're not having the most optimized of settings and things when it comes to your PC and all these other things is always such a fun chore to deal with, you know? Um, hopefully this looks decent. FYI, this has some mods in it, so don't judge me. I don't particularly care. Anyway, regardless of if this works, I'm still going to record this podcast, and if the footage records of me playing Stardew Valle, cool. If not, well, whatever. Fingers crossed that we're still recording. I should check, because if not, I wish I had 2 monitors right about now. But I'm gonna feel really dumb if it's not. Probably wants to check, but whatever. Anyway, how's it going? How are things? How's your mom? How are the kids? It's been an interesting couple of days. It's so funny. I feel like that Liz Lemon meme from 30 Rock of... Is this the way it's the term? I haven't really ever played on the Forest Farm all too much, so this is like my first time though. Like actually kind of remembering how things work, even though I have like tons of hours in the game. Anyway, I feel like the Liz Lemon means like, oh boy, it's been a week and they're like, it's only Wednesday. And I'm just over here like, oh, it's only Monday or whatever. Gosh, I'm so tempted. Okay, hold on. Okay. Sorry if you saw that. Whatever. Anyway. It's just peace of mind. It's none of this recording. Anyway. Yeah, I very much feel like that Liz and me with like, oh man, it's been such a week and it's like it's only Wednesday. It's like it's been such a week and it's only been like Monday. That's what's going on with me in my life right now. I think it's funny how you can simultaneously... Well, one of the things I want to talk about today that I was thinking about as I was setting this up, it's interesting how you can simultaneously feel like you're making strides in your life to be better in certain aspects and regards, but at the same time feel like you're doing absolutely nothing. Like it's one of those things of like everybody knows that I'm an aspiring VTuber. Forgive me, it's like 5 o'clock in the morning or some shit like that. Everyone knows that I'm an aspiring VTuber. I've always kind of wanted to stream, but anyway, everybody knows well, not everybody knows, but a lot of people knows that I wanted to get into streaming and stuff, and VTubing is like definitely a niche of which I could find myself in simply because it's like you get to have the creativity without necessarily having to like be a face cam type streamer, which I don't think I'm ugly or anything. It's just effort. Not everybody needs to see my face. I'll just say that. So anyway, I've been trying to make content here and there, and I make little silly podcasts and whatnot, and I make my little silly YouTube videos and things. And it's like I feel like I'm doing stuff, but at the same time not doing stuff. And then it's also I feel like I'm actively. So there's a streamer, I can't remember his name. I will, if I remember to, I want to say it's Symphony Scully or something like that. And he mentioned something. I'm pretty sure it's Symphony Scully. I will grab my phone, but again, effort. Um, and he talked about having Parker luck, which was basically um, Murphy's law of if something can go wrong, it will. And I kind of feel like this with like with Peter Parker, etc., Spider-Man, all that kind of stuff. He was trying to do a stream and it crashed on him like twice. And I was just like, oh, this so unlucky. It's like it's always when you want to do something or whatever. When you have your mind and intent set on doing stuff. But I've kind of come to the realization that what is being a streamer without stuff? Like if you don't have some form of stuff in your stream, did you actually really stream? But case in point of me trying to do this Stardew Valley thing while also recording a podcast, like for whatever reason Windows Capture doesn't like to capture full screen things, or doesn't like to capture some full screen things, and for whatever reason it does not like doing that with Stardew Valle, which I know, thank you. Whatever, right? I don't care. It's just a pain when sometimes you have to like edit things to make them work a certain way. And I kind of wish I could see my time, but because of where the recording UI is, I don't really know. Wait, hold on. If I press E, escape, does it say the time? No, whatever. Anyway. That's fine. I generally know how to tell time in this game. But yeah, I'm just like in this weird, let's see, a sunfish. Sorry, Penny. I don't care enough. So, quick side note, I just got a leak out of a trash can. And I think it'd be hilarious. There's a quest that one of the residents here wants a leak. And I'm like, here you go. Here's your leak out of the trash can, my guy. No, did I just cut myself? No, we're fine. Okay. Playing this not on full screen is getting a bit of taking a bit of getting used to. But anyway, yeah, it's just like it's difficult to feel like you're trying to make strides in the space where you want to be when you're not really at the same time, like you don't really have and this is you. I mean, like I'm talking to myself here, really. When I don't really feel like I have a lot that I'm able to work with. Like I don't currently have like a desktop, have like the best internet and all that kind of jazz, right? Like, which you don't always need those things, but like I'm not gonna be one of those people who are going to like try to stream one I know my PC laptop. It's just like, girl, you can barely play the games that you want to play on here, and you think you're going to be able to run OBS or Streamlabs and also play games too, though? Like it's just not gonna happen, which it is what it is. That's just how life is sometimes. And so it's like knowing what you want to do and what you one day will do, but it's also difficult to try and have that patience. No. What was a good way to say? Hopefully that doesn't show up in the stream. If it does, oh well. Shout out to my good friend Jess. That's gonna be so awkward. Oh, oh my gosh, if you can see what I can see, I can always blur it out. That's right. Let me just say, Jess is saying that you're a real one. And I appreciate you so much. I just want you to know that. She gets me. But anyway, yeah, it's just like not having the money or the tools and things or whatever that you wish it so you could I'm exhausted. Okay. Does Marnie have a chair? Can I even go to Marnie's place? Cool. I think I can have a mod where you can sit down and get your energy back. Cool. So this gives us some time to talk. But it's difficult when you know you have things that you want to do and you don't really have the tools to do that. You don't really have the means to execute those things. And it sucks having like, and maybe this is tooting my own horn in some ways, but I don't really care. It sucks having the taste and damn, that door was loud. It sucks having the taste and the knowledge of what you're trying to shoot for, but at the same time being like, well, it's just not really feasible because I don't have the actual things to make it happen. You know, I have a friend who's like in the I don't know what it is, but it seems like everybody and their mom is like in the process of debuting and things of that nature. And I love that for them. I love the girls who are out here getting their coins and getting their bag to make things happen for themselves. You know, I'm always going to support my friends. I'm always going to be a supporter of people following their dreams and doing the things they want to do. But I say all that to say that, like, anything that's worth doing oftentimes is not cheap. It's not easily done, you know? Like, not all of us can be like that one particular person who got, like, a small loan of $1 million from their father. Like, baby girl, the fact that you consider that a small loan is telling in and of itself. But, you know, shout out to privilege, I guess. You know, do with that information what you will. But I said that to say it's like, it would be nice to just be able to, like, actually, like, I was going to say, where's my pet? But I haven't got one yet because Marnie hasn't come to see me. Like, come get your doggo. And it's raining, yay. So that means I should just sleep here today, honestly. But I'll probably put out some water farm. But anyway, you know, it would be nice to, like, so case in point, I've been recently getting some art of my OC. I was talking to, again, shout out to Jessie Sadie. She's in the process of figuring out some art stuff for herself because she wants to have like a little PNG without necessarily, you know, like being able to stream without necessarily having to have a cam on. And she's been using a pick cool one, but having one that's personally all for you and that you feel represents you is so much better. But yeah, so it's like she's been in the process of like trying to figure out that, like the type of design she wants and all of that kind of stuff. And I'm like, ooh, girl, I feel that. And we were talking about it last night because, you know, I'm just kind of telling her about like a bit of the process I went through. Because when I first was trying to figure out, like, you know, oh fuck me, I just opened the phone. Okay, are we good? I guess we're good. Anyway. Ah, man. Scuff. Scuff pods, like Tide Pods. Anyway, but yeah, you know, so like, there was this, when I was in the process of trying to figure out who I wanted Julian to be, who I wanted Immortal to be, you know, I had to go through and I was like trying to figure out, I was like, I like this. I wanted to get some art done. A good friend of mine, Electric Shaven Heart, you should check him out. He's great. Nutty, but great. Also, another person in the process of debuting. Oh my gosh, I really, okay, anyway, sorry. Just struggling over here with the UI and things. But when I was talking to him, he had an artist, and I was like, oh my gosh, I really like their art. I love what they did for you. I want them to make art for me. And I was like, hey girl, this is what I'm thinking about. Like, I don't I don't have an OC per se, but I have an idea in mind of what I want. He's just in different, like, are you okay with creating a character alongside me? And they're like, yeah, girl, sure, that's great, whatever, do what you want to do. We'll make it happen. I was like, okay, work, bet, twat, twerking hot. If you get the reference, 30 points to you. But so anyway, needless to say, they ended up ghosting me. Whatever, fine. Which I think it really was a blessing in disguise, because blessing in the skies, not disguise. Now I know disguise is the right way, but I'm using it in the mocking way here. But it really was a blessing in disguise, because I ended up going a whole different route, and I honestly couldn't be happier. And so, again, my friend Straven, is that what I'm calling him now? My friend Straven was having a Smasher Pass, and what is it? I kind of like jokingly, I was saying I was gonna submit my character. I never I kept forgetting to do it, and then I was like, I missed the deadline. I was like, hey, Miss Girl, I'm sorry, I kind of forgot. Can I do it? And he was like, I guess, whatever. So I submitted it, and then like everybody loved it. I was just like, oh my gosh. It's like, okay, all right, like everybody kind of likes this. I liked it when I made it, but like, it's one of those things. Like, this was just like a character to me that I made in a game. But I was like, could this be the OC? And I realized I've completely gotten off track from where I started. But I was like, could this be my OC? Like, everybody's loving him, and it's hot, and this, that, and the third. Speaking of which, I need to message somebody and see how they're doing and checking anything. But anyway, I just thought about them because they were another person in the Smasher Pass. Like, one of the judges was like, you should get out with them. And I was like, oh god, that would be so hot. Anyway, maybe one day, we'll see. But that's besides the point. And so I wanted to get the PNG made because, when you start becoming friends with streamers and things, you're oftentimes going to be on their stream. And while there was 2 iterations of Immortal before the current one, and while they both were cute, they just, the first one I liked, but it wasn't great. And the second one I felt was more me, but at the same time it wasn't me. And so, the current version of Immortal, I got art of him and I was like, oh my gosh, yes. His PNG is amazing. I love it. We're going with this. Right, so I got my cute little PNG, reactive, great, whatever. Mama was living for herself, all up in her gig, yada, yada, yada. And then I remember getting art from, I think my voice piece, wait, I have to remember the order in which I got. So the first piece of art I got of my character was from this lovely artist, and I can't remember how to pronounce her name, but it's one piece that everyone their mom loves, and I was like, yes, this is actually really everything. But because, like I said, seeing the PNG was amazing, but when you see, quick side note, because my brain is all over the place because I'm playing this game. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, whatever time it is. The thing that I've come to appreciate about getting art is that everybody has a different take on your OC, on your character, or whatever it is that you want it to be. No 2 pieces would be the exact same. And it's so interesting to see the way that people interpret what your character looks like. Like, clearly there's a reference and there's like things that they're going off of. But no piece that I've gotten so far has been the exact same. And it's so fascinating to me. Like, it's like, in a way, having a photographer take, it's like going to different photo shoots for different things. Like, one person has made my made Immortal look very kind of like, you know, anime-esque and kind of like very bright smile and this, that, and the third. And while another person has um, made him very kind of like, hey baby, what's up? You know what I mean? Like he has like the open shirt and the arms raised and kind of stuff like that. Another person literally just made him very like casual looking, very kind of like down to earth, just chilling out. And there's this new piece that I have coming out that I'm so excited for. It looks so good, and I've only seen the sketches, but the artist. When I tell you, when I tell you, if this does not bring the heat when I post this, I'm gonna be so upset because it looks so damn good. But anyway, um, the whole reason I've been talking about art and things is like it's it's one of those things of I'm doing things that I would like to do if I were streaming, but it's like I'm not. But in a way, I'm kind of like laying the groundwork for myself, if that makes any sense. And so it's like, you know, when I do, um, there's this clip from Trina, the baddest bitch. If you don't know who that is, you're too young to talk to me, or you don't listen to music. One of the two. But there's this artist called Trina, and she is the baddest bitch. And somebody was like giving her flack or something like that, and she was like, she had basically put somebody on, and she was like, when you got up there, you supposed to hit that stage. You should have hit that stage and did what you were supposed to do. I'm just overthinking to myself. I'm like, I may not be on a stage of my own. Yeah, I may be, you know, co-host. I might be playing second fiddle, whatever. But let me tell you something. When it's time, it's gonna be time, and it's gonna be like popping, and it's just chef's kiss. You know, it's one of those things of like, it. I don't know exactly how to describe the feeling of waiting or whatever, but it's just kind of like, I know it's not per se the time right now, simply because it's just, I have other things going on in my life that I have to focus on, and I have like, I just don't have the tools to execute the things that I would like to, the way I would like to. But when I have that opportunity, you best believe I'm going to make the most of it. Like I've already have, like I said, I have a great character base to go off of. I have my PNG for the time being, and this is one artist who I've worked with, who I'm like, I want you to, I want them to make like a full body PNG for me, and at the same time make a reference sheet as well, because every everything is so expensive. Everything comes at a price. Everything comes at a cost of this, that, and a third, and everything is a process, and it can be so exhausting sometimes because it's just like, oh my god, okay, like you just feel like you need so, like, and again, you don't necessarily need to have all these things, but you know, it doesn't hurt to have them. And so it's just like I said, I feel like I'm doing things towards what I want to do in my life, but at the same time, it's just feeling like it feels like you're spinning your wheels, for lack of a better term. Like it just feels like you're going nowhere fast, and so it's just kind of one of those things of, it's difficult to. I'm not gonna sit here and say like I'm discouraged yet. I'm not discouraged because I don't have anything to really go off of to be discouraged about. Like I said, it's not something I can just easily. I just can't just easily switch up my life, you know, for it to just be perfect and work tomorrow. But you know, I'm working towards the things that I want to do. Interesting. Everything is, everything is a process. Everything takes time. And if you hear beeping in the background, I'm so sorry. Ignore that. But yeah, so it's like everything is a process and everything takes time. And being patient is so hard sometimes. Like, we live in an age of instant gratification and wanting everything now and having access to a lot of things. Like, Amazon has spoiled us in a lot of different ways. Fast food has spoiled us, which, don't get me wrong, I use all of those things. But, some things just can't be rushed. Some things can't be hurried along, and you have to be patient, unfortunately. Excuse me, big yawn. So you have to just kind of like bide your time and wait till wait until those opportunities come. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes, yes, you should go out there and make your own luck and make your own opportunities come to pass and whatnot. But at the same time, sometimes you really just have to sit there and be patient and wait for things to come to fruition. Which is kind of like why I feel where I'm at like right now. Like I said, I have art made. I have this OC that I like, and I have to help look to the trash can before Penny sees me because gross. Anyway, so it's just one of those things of having to wait and having to be patient and having to feel. It's like you want to do something, but you feel like the things that you're doing. I'm talking in circles about myself. Hold that thought for 1 second. And we're back. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Oh, trash? Ew, no. I had to pee. That's why I was talking in circles about myself. I was wanting to try and be like, I'm gonna cut this short just so I could do. Needless to say that didn't. Hello. Sure, Alex. I'm pretty sure I have a horseradish here. Anyway, but yeah, it's funny how pea brain works. Haha, pea brain. Anyway, but yeah, it's just having ideas of what you want to do and having the ability to execute them are two different things. Are you serious? Sam? Should they do, Sam? Where's Alex? He should be in his room. Well, he should be standing outside. He's in his house, okay. Hello. So, I guess I haven't had a chance to sit here and talk with you guys. Anyway. I just know that, I want to do so many different things. And I want to do this streaming thing, and I want to be good at it. And I'm not expecting to, per se, be, super famous or make it huge or whatever like that, I feel like going into this business expecting to be, insanely successful is a bit delusional in a way, and don't be wrong. It's okay to be delusional sometimes, but at the same time, you also need to be realistic in some regards. I always say that there's room for everybody at the table, and that everybody can eat, but that doesn't always mean that. I have something in my eye. Can we get it out of there? Is it an honest or something? I don't fucking know. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, man. I'm glad you're feeling pumped. Anyway, um, just because there's a seat at the table and everyone can eat doesn't mean that your meal is going to be as. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me preaching to myself here. But just because you can eat doesn't mean that your meal is always going to be as good as somebody else's meal. Like, you may just have a jelly bean on your plate, while somebody else is over there eating steak and lobster and crab claws and all that other jazz and whatever they may have them. But you have your plate and you have your seat. Now, it's also your job to get your meal. You can't always just expect people to feed you. Sometimes they will, sometimes they won't. That's incumbent upon you to decide whether or not you're satisfied with the meal that's been given to you. If it's not, figure out how you can change up your diet. If it is, cool. Some people are satisfied with the meal that they have, and there's nothing wrong with that. But some people have an appetite that is voracious, and they will not be satisfied with the meal that they have. And as such, they will go out and do best to get more. Sometimes you have to eat off your friends' plates. Sometimes your friends eat off of your plates. I've always said that I will support my friends however I can, as best as I can. I'm not going to be one to gatekeep girl boss. Well, I'm going to girl boss. I'm not going to gatekeep or gaslight. How does that benefit me? I've always said, like, if one of us gets on, we all get on. And not in the sense of, like, you ride their coattails or anything, but, like, you have to surround yourself with people to which you can better yourself, in which you can become the person you want to be. I've talked before on the previous podcasts of mine, none of these I think, but how, like, in 2014, it's like 2014, 2015, I think it was 2015 more specifically, I met these group of gays and they completely changed my life in ways that I didn't even know was possible. Like, Immortal, she used to live so deep in a glass closet, it's not even funny. Like, I was throwing stones and breaking all the windows and stepping on glass and walking around on glass like it was okay because I just thought that that was the only way to live. And they were like, no, girl, there's more ways to live than just in your closet cult-esque lifestyle. And I was like, oh, okay, maybe you're right. Maybe there's other ways to go about, living my best life. And, they did. They showed me. I was back on Twitch before, like, the YouTube uprising and things. And I was there when Twitch was like, it was known, but like it was still very much Wild West in a ways. 2015 Twitch versus 2023 Twitch is so vastly different. It's not even funny. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. But I'm ever so thankful for them and the things that they opened my eyes to, and I'm about to judge me because, like I said, I have mods on. I need to turn it into mod off because I don't want the treasure all the time. Anyway, you know what? I'm not gonna finish in this game because it's just vile, because it's just dog shit. But yeah, they taught me things and they opened my eyes to things. And I'm forever thankful for them in that regards of opening my eyes to how life can be outside of the bubble that you're in. I used to be so deep in the closet talking about, and mind you, I always knew I was a little fruity. I was a little, passion fruit, a little mango, a little pina colada. But I was living in a place where it was wildly frowned upon to be remotely anything other than straight. which, oof, the call was coming from inside the house for a lot of those situations and a lot of those people, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. Oh, come on, pumpkin soup. Oh, interesting, but alright, guys. Anyway, the call was coming from inside the house. And, needless to say, I was also making calls from inside the house too. So, you know, I'm not trying to drag other people without dragging myself, but, you know, getting out of that situation, going through the things I went through, being able to talk to, you know, those people about it, you know, talk to my friends about it, and coming to a lot of different realizations just opened my eyes to so many things. And I'm very much like that now. That's why I try to support everyone as best I can. Like, you know, no one should not be able to do what they want to do. So long as you're happy, so long as you're healthy, so long as you're not hurting anyone unconsensually. Because I know some people out there like to get hurt, but, you know, hey, baby, you do you. I'm not going to put my business out in the streets, but, you know, live your best life. Oh my gosh, what time is this? What time is it? Well, please. Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of like where I'm at. Like, you know, I want everybody to get on. I want everybody to do the things that they want to do. You know, like, everyone should have a right to follow their dreams. Like I said, if you're not bothering nobody and you're not trying to stop somebody else's bag or mess up their life, then, you know, you should be able to do what you want to do. You know, I'm trying to sit at the table just as much as everybody else is, you know. 4 days, 6 days, whatever. Really, that's it? Damn. Oh, anyway. Oh, wait, because I didn't. There we go. I was like, I should have more money than that, right? Anyway, sorry. I'm Stardew Valle things. Oh, okay. I hate everything. Whatever. But yeah, you know, so I'm so lost in thought. So many different things. I like to call my brain soup, but there's so much stuff going up in that minestrone up there that it's always something or other that is just like, oof, you know, what are we doing with our lives? But you know, I want all of my friends to be successful. Like, I know everybody wants, well, not everybody wants everybody to be successful. Some people are just haters. Some people don't want to see you win. And I can't remember where I heard it, but somebody made a very valid point of, like, you can't always tell people your business. You can't always tell people the things that you want to do, because some people will just not have your best interest in mind. Some people will not want to see you win. And some people will make it their hard-pressed mission, 5, 10, 15, hard-pressed mission to completely disrupt anything and everything you try to put your hand to. Because they're just mad because they can't do it. Like, I have a friend who always feels like he's mixed in drama. It's just like, I get that, girl, but that's because they will never be you. That's because they want what you have. And they can't do it. Like, people will see people out here winning, and it's just like, I'm not going to sit here and say that there's times that I'm not envious or, you know, even jealous of things, but I'm never going to be that person to be like, wow, fuck you for doing the things that I wish I could do. How dare you? How dare you be successful? How dare you be living your best life? The audacity. Bitch, get your... Shout out to T.S. Madison. I'm going to misquote her, but Um, she said something along the lines of, "Step your pussy up, honey. Get a job. Own a business, bitch. Suck a dick." And that's very much how I be feeling sometimes. Like people just be out here being like massive haters, you know, like get a job, step your pussy up, honey, own a business, bitch, suck a dick. Like you are so concerned with what other people have going on that you can't even focus on what's going on with yourself. Let me say that again. You are so concerned about what other people have going on with them that you can't focus on yourself. Like, baby, if this is a race and if everyone's driving, like, yes, you have to be cognizant of the cars that are around you. But if you're constantly not having your eyes on the prize and the goal of the road in front of you, you're going to get into a wreck. And you're going to get messed up. And you're going to be like, well, I can't believe this. Well, yeah, baby girl, because you weren't paying attention to the road. You were too busy worrying about this other person who's driving by you now because they didn't see you crash into a tree or whatever. And again, you know, spitting facts to myself here, but like, you know, I've had friends who are, you know, in this thing, and they're always like, you know, I don't feel like I'm doing enough. I don't feel like I'm achieving enough, and this, that, and the third. And I don't feel like I'm blah blah blah. And I'm like, everybody's journey is different. Everybody's everybody's way that they've came up is different. Not everybody, again, is going to have the same journey because that's just not feasible. And unless you are completely directly copying someone and the things that they do, everybody's path and everybody's journey is going to be different regardless at the end of the day. And I feel like people don't take that into account that much. That like life is hard and life is different for everyone. And things will always be not how you wish for them to be, simply because life just doesn't always work out in the ways that you want them to. You know, it's just unfortunate that that's the case, but it is. You know, sorry about it. Anyway, you know, I feel like I should stop here. I feel like I've been saying so much, and I feel like I'm kind of rambling a bit. I say all of those things to say, and again, I kind of just want to talk, and I kind of guess I had some things to get off my chest and my head. You know, like I said, you know, life is good for all intents and purposes, but it could always be better. And in a lot of ways, it's kicking my ass. But bitch, don't best believe I'm fighting right back at that bitch. Like I'm throwing bows as well. Like you're not gonna just fight me and be like, oh, sorry, I guess that's it. Like no, the moment you give up, the moment you stop fighting, it's just like, well, like what do you expect? Like it's just, I was going to say some things, but it's going to not come off in the way that I want them to. But like the moment you give up and the moment you stop fighting, the world, the life, the universe is one. Well, not universe, but life is one. And so I've always said, like, you don't have to drag me kicking and screaming before I just be like, oh, okay, well, you know, I guess we're done here, you know? I guess I'm so sorry. I'm going to take a nap after this. You know, life is worth living and following your dreams, whatever those may be. You should go after those things. You should go and live your best life. You know, like who's gonna stop you? I mean, like obviously there's always gonna be opposition and obstacles, but you're strong enough to overcome those things. And guess what? If you surround yourself with people who will help you overcome those obstacles that you feel like you can. Some of the weirdest things. Anyway. But yeah, you know, I say all that to simply say it's kind of hard feeling like you're going nowhere because your wheels are spinning. But if you know about anything that you, whenever you see like the stereotypical kind of things where the back of the car is being held up or something, or someone's holding like this thing that's consistently running in place, the second that they hit the ground, they take off. And that's just how you have to look at it. You have to look at it as being as like you're waiting for that moment when your feet are going to hit the ground and you're going to take off. It's just a matter of time. It's a matter of being patient. It's a matter of waiting. It's a matter of being content, but also knowing that it won't always be like that. Like I'm content where I'm at because just circumstances are the way that they are, and I'm working my way through the waters of getting to where I want to go. Baby, when them tires, when they touch the ground, it's over for these hoes. Your phase will never. And you have to be confident. And you have to be delusional sometimes. Because if not, being just straightforward and cut and dry is boring. Like, the Wright brothers who made planes. Nobody in their right mind during that time was thinking, how can we travel through the air? They were probably like, these losers have lost the entirety of their mind. They must be delusional to, oh my God, they're flying. These bums, they are flying through the sky. There's so many instances of of things of where you should not be able to do the things that you say you want to do. And some people are like, watch me. Now, granted, they don't always do them. And they don't always have successes. I don't know how many tries it took for the Wright brothers to get their plane off the ground, but baby, when they got that plane off the ground, shout out to Troy and Gabriella, because they were soaring and they were flying. I've never really, did I ever watch High School Musical? I think I maybe watched it once, but I don't fully remember. High School Musical was a little after my time, but anyway, this has gone on for about the better part of an hour. Obviously, there's going to be some editing here and there from a little bit, but yeah, go be great. And if you're not great right now, take steps to be great. Effort, put a little, just a smidge effort, and know that your day will come when it's time for you to shine, and you will shine brilliantly. Anyway, if you've listened this long, why the fuck are you still here? Why are you still listening to me ramble on about bullshit? But if you did, I just want you to know that I appreciate you. And I thank you so very much. And I truly do love you. Also, if no one else has told you today, I just want you to know that I'm proud of you. Rather you got up and cured cancer, or rather you looked at that clock and you were like, oof, girl, I'm not doing anything today. The fact that you made it through another day, another week, another year. I know I skipped over a month, but even if you made it through another month, because sometimes you just making it through another second is good, baby. Because I could ramble on again about how life is the way it is, but that's neither here nor there. But if you have made it, then guess what, baby? Keep on making it. I appreciate you for making it. The world appreciates you for making it. I'm sure there are people out there that will be forever thankful that you decided I'm going to keep on being on this godforsaken rock. Anyway, it's been Julian Valentine. I love you so very much. I hope you have a great day. And if you've listened to this far, drop me a heart in the comments. Am I going to stop being that person? I guess I'm going to stop being that person. Because what does it hurt? Whatever. Anyway, I love you. Take care of yourselves, okay? Take care of those around you. And yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Okay, how do I turn this off?